Are we rolling?
Yeah, we are.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Hi, everyone. This is Phil Smith from the Phil and Sarah Real Estate Team, and behind the camera where he belongs is Mike
Yeah,
Reels.
that's right. I do belong here.
So today we're at 405 Cambridge here in Crystal Beach. Now I love, this is Cambridge West. If you know Crystal Beach, this is like the circle areas, right? You have Queen Circle in the middle, then you have
Yep.
Lincoln, you have Cambridge. This is the west side of Cambridge. Really nice cottages, spread out, big trees, but still really close to the beach. So it's not too far at all. You go into the street and turn right and the beach is right there. But today, 405 Cambridge, we wanted to give you a little bit of a look here. So this is a 62 by 80 foot lot. Now, a lot of cottages, as you get closer to the beach, or homes, I should say, are on smaller lots. This is a pretty big lot for this area, 62 by 80. Okay, so a little bit bigger of a lot and a little bit bigger of a place too. This is 1,338 square feet, has 3 bedrooms. So we're gonna go inside and have a look. The purpose for the video, we talk about this every once in a while. In this day and age, there's more than one way to sell a house. And sometimes people drive by and see that beautiful sign. Other times they see an ad somewhere in print. Other times they see our stuff on social media. But in the effort of doing everything we possibly can for our customers, we've done these sort of almost like a showing walkthrough video. So this is much like the experience would be if I was here in person showing you this house.
It's like I booked a showing with you.
It's like you booked a showing with me, yeah. So I would start out by saying, hi, I'm Phil Smith. I did that.
Yeah.
And then we go inside the house and have a look. So this is a bungalow. You can see the roof is in good shape. We'll walk around the outside of the back after we get done on the inside. But for anybody looking for a cool bungalow with some character and some charm, close to the beach and a nice sized lot, this might be one that you might want to consider. So should we go on inside and have a look?
Let's head in.
Let's do it. Now this house checks off a lot of boxes for me personally, because I think that the houses that do really well here in Crystal Beach are the ones that have a little bit of history, a little bit of that character and charm, and also they have like the modern amenities, modern amenities that people expect, right? So you can see the old clapboard siding here, and you can see the old tongue groove wood on the ceiling. When this cottage was built, this would have been an open air porch, right? People would have sat here in the evening time and watch the kids run up and down the street, and I would say have a glass of sweet tea
Yeah.
during the summertime and night. So this sort of retains that character, retains that vibe, but at the same time it also has all newer windows too. So this is a fully insulated and winterized part of this house. And although this house might have started out as a summer cottage, it too has been fully winterized and insulated, and it has heating and air conditioning. So it's a fully year-round home. But it also has that sort of summer cottage vibe that is so good around in this area. So, but I've seen people set up like a little day bed down there, a little table here, kind of things. There's lots of things that you can do with this part of the house. But I do love the fact that it has all this character and charm. So
It's a pretty good size front porch too. Like
it
it's
is.
yeah, it's
It is.
definitely roomy.
I've seen some porches that are as small as 5 feet. Front to back, but this one looks like it's more like 7 feet or so, so it gives you a little bit more room to maneuver, and it goes almost the entire width of the main part of the house. All right,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
come on in.
Cool.
So when I sold this house the first time in my life, I think it was 2004 or 2001 or two, something
How
like
long have
that.
you been doing this?
Oh God, Mike, that's a story for another day, a long time. But this addition wasn't here. So this part of the house wasn't here. It was just sort of like a normal 1,000 square foot or so cottage bungalow. But then in about 2004, they put this addition on over here that has a primary bedroom and a bathroom, as well as a laundry hookup as well. So it just makes everything a little bit bigger, a little more spread out. But you can see in here, this was one of the original bedrooms, has the cool wood floors. A lot of times in this era of a cottage, sometimes the wood was Douglas fir. Other times it was a kind of wood called gumwood. But you can see it's got the old wood walls there on the side and the front there. But at the same time, it also has like the more modern window, right? So which people
But still
expect.
with the trim existing, which is really
Exactly,
nice.
exactly. So behind you is the original window that would have been out when originally would have went out to the outside of the house. Now it just goes onto that front porch. So I wanted to point out too, because we always talk about this blend of modern amenities, there's a 200 amp panel. Okay, so what that tells me is at one point in time there might have been electric heat in here maybe or something like that. It's not
Yeah.
that way anymore, but 200 amps is enough to run this house, that house there beside us, the one across the street, maybe even the one beside that. So it's a lot of power for a cottage of this size, or a house of this size rather. Now, the floors from the front porch and in the living room have both been just recently upgraded as well. So those are our brand new floors that are in here, nice and convenient. This is bedroom number 2, we'll call it, very much like the one in front of it there. Again, with the newer window, the original wood ceilings. Yeah, alrighty.
Cool.
And then, of course, there's a gas fireplace here in the living room. Now, I want to show you this kitchen here. So this is kind of like, in a way, kind of what the kitchen may have been back in the day, right? Kind of like a cottage kitchen. And some of the feedback that we get on this house is that people would like to upgrade the kitchen area and put some newer cabinetry in, put some more cabinetry in to today's standards. Now, we've recently reduced the price from $475 to $465. We thought it was pretty well priced at $475, but hearing some of that feedback, we wanted to sort of adjust the price. We feel like we've left some room in that price for somebody to come and upgrade this kitchen area with a little bit newer of a kitchen. At the same time, having all this wood is really a cool character type thing as well. So I think it might help you to find the blend of a newer kitchen with ample cabinetry, but also have some of this wood that you might be able to use as kind of like the backsplash area and sort of tie in the old with the new.
Check out that sink.
That's an oldie. So that's probably a cast iron sink. It's probably been here since it was built, since Moses was a pup. I just made that up. I think combined two sayings together.
You're really coming into your own when it comes to the sayings.
Sarah, I overheard Sarah on the phone yesterday saying that she didn't want to put the it's horse before the cart, but she said the bull before the horn or something like that. Like it was really, I'll have to come back to it. But anyways, one thing to point out here is even though it's an old sink, all the plumbing has been updated to it. So that's an important thing to point out when you're looking at some of these older cottages, is that you want to make sure that the plumbing and the wiring and things have been updated to today's standards. So even though it has the old character, it still has what we call the modern amenities. So modern plumbing and modern wiring and things like that, which this house has. Okay, so it's important to point that sort of stuff out. Over here, we open up these doors and look what we have here. Gas forced air furnace, electric hot water tank. So this is, and this is your central air conditioning coil down there. So high efficiency gas forced air furnace, which is really nice to have, obviously. Okay, I think this could be another area too where if somebody was to set up maybe like a little table here, a little pub table set up, maybe a little bit smaller, not a full-size one, but there's room here to do that, which is really nice. So let's go this way, or let's go this way.
All right.
Okay.
You can go which way you want.
Yeah. So this is kind of a neat little area over here. It probably measures, geez, about, let's count the tiles, maybe like 10 or 12 feet this way by probably about 7 or 8 feet this way. And I think what somebody would probably do is come in and maybe put a little bench here. They can take their shoes off and things. Then you have the closet right there. This leads you out to the side yard. There's a deck, and then you have the driveway out there as well. Okay. So coming through here, this is all part of the addition that I talked about that I believe was in about 2004. So this is the primary bedroom here. Has the closet right there behind you. Now, kind of like some of this house, like it's white and it's bright and it's clean, but it could definitely use somebody coming in and maybe doing a little bit of wainscoting, do a little feature wall type thing. So you can really sort of jazz this house up a little bit more even than what it is right now. So now through here, through this primary bedroom door is an ensuite bath. Or I guess I should say ensuite effect, because you get to it from both sides, where we were just standing earlier. So this is a bathroom that you can get to from the primary bedroom, or you can get to from the kitchen area as well. But it's a 4-piece bath. It's got the double vanities. And one thing to point out too is it does have the stackable washer and dryer hookup here as well. So a lot of times when you go into a cottage where it was formerly a cottage, they wouldn't have an area set up for washer and dryer. Now with the rise in popularity of stackable washer and dryers, it's a lot easier to sort of get those into houses after the fact, which is what they've done here. Okay, so let's just go outside and have a look outside. Alrighty. So this is the side yard here, and that's the driveway, as you can tell. A lot of these cottages, not so much right here in this area because it's a little more spread out, but as you get closer to the beach, they'll be on 35-foot lots, right? It's not uncommon to have a 35 by 80-foot lot, which doesn't leave you a lot of room for those outdoor activities, right? The campfire and those sorts of things. Whereas here, you have room for parking, you have room for a picnic table, you have room for
Shed.
a shed, exactly. There you go. Come on back. Yeah, so it's a nice setup back here, modern shed in good condition. Now the one thing for sure that I'd probably want to add is that's the kitchen door right there. And if you were to add like a nice, either a deck, a wood deck there, maybe 12 by 12, 10 by 12, something like that, or even some steps down to like a hardscaped area with patio stones. Sometimes people like to be a little bit lower for that privacy aspect of things. So if you did either way, it can work there really, really well. So, but you look at the size of this backyard, combined with parking, combined with the shed, it's a luxury that not every cottage has when you get this close to the beach. Okay, so this is it. 405 Cambridge, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,338 square feet, 62 by 80-foot lot. We've just reduced the price from $475 to $465. We've had good activity on this house. I feel like we're getting close to the point where we're going to have an accepted offer on it. But until then, if this is a video that sort of piqued your interest, you're looking for something in Crystal Beach, a little bit of character, something you can put your own stamp on, this very well may be the one. So if you would like to know more about it, please give me a call or anyone on my team, and we'd be thrilled to help you with this house or anything else in Crystal Beach. So we look forward to hearing from you, and thanks so much for watching the video.
Cut.
Cut it.